Now we have example now. We want to apply the illustration I gave now to solve a problem. The question read, four forces are as shown below. Calculate their resultant and the direction. This is F plus 1. We call this one start movie anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we have four forces. Now watch. This 10 is acting at 30 degrees to the horizontal. This 12 is acting, this is 40. This 12 is for acting at 40 degrees to the horizontal or with the horizontal. Here is x, here is y. Let me put it to complete it. Here now, this force is acting at directly at what? Y axis. So the angle between it is 90 degrees. Whenever you see any force acting here is 90. Whenever you see any force acting here, it is 0 degrees. Whenever you see any force acting here, it is 0 degree, or you can say 180. 180 cos 180 and cos 0 is still the same thing. So whenever you see force acting here is 90. So this one is acting at 90. The angle between them is 90 degrees. So how do we resolve this now? You will now write that as a solution. We now have a horizontal component called x-axis, and we have a vertical component we call y-axis. So now this force now is at, so this is 10 times cos. So for horizontal axis is cos. So for vertical axis is sine. This is cos 30 degrees. So you will press your and find what is cos 30. Now let's resolve before we now put the value. You now again 10 times sine 30. Now the next one is this force. This force now, x is negative here, so it will be minus 12 times cos 40 degrees. Here, y is still positive. This here, y is still positive. Since y is positive here. So here, 12 times sine 40 degrees. Come to this. This will be now 90 minus 9 cos 90 degrees. This is also minus 9 sine times sine 90 degrees. Then we now come to this last one. X now is positive here, y is negative. We now say 15 times cos 60 degrees. Then here minus 15 times cos 60 degrees. So you will now get the value. Let's minimize it in order to get the value. Minus 15 times cos sine 60 degrees. So now let's find out what add. You will now say 8.66 minus 9.19 plus 0 plus 7.5. We will now have it as 6.97. Then we go to this side, get summation of what? Press this. You will now have 5 plus 7.71. This is 7.71. This 7.71. 7.71 minus 9 minus 12.99 to give me minus 9 minus minus 9.28. So you can see summation of x is positive, summation of y is negative, right? Summation of y is negative, y summation of x is positive. Then you will apply the rule that I said in order to continue. So I can claim this question to continue the solving. If I write this now, I will now say, how do I represent this now? Since y is negative, it will go down like this, and x is positive, it will go this way. So I will now put this is the resultant. But I will not include this negative. This diagram has represented it, so 9.28. Here will be my alpha. Here will be my 6.97. Then let me calculate my resultant using this formula, summation of x squared plus summation of y squared. So R will be equals to 6.96 squared plus 9.28 squared. So when you do R equals to square root of 48.58 plus this is 9.28 square. This will give me 86.12. So when I add them together, plus 48.58, I will now have R equals to square root of 34.7 or 69. 34.70. So square root of it, say square root of 134.70 will give me 11.6. 11.6. So I will now have my R will be equals to 11.606 approximately, to R equals to approximately 11.6 Newton. You can take it as 6 Newton. So I have gotten my direction now. So the next thing, my result, the next thing now is direction. So we will now look for direction. So using direction, which is alpha, is now equals to tan inverse of summation of x over summation of y. So alpha is equals to, what is it now? Summation of tan inverse of summation of x is 6.96 over 9.28. So when I divide this now, I have 6.97 divided by 9.28. I will now have tan alpha equals to tan inverse of 0.7511 approximately. So now if you now press shift tan, you will now have tan inverse. You now have 0.7511 will now give me 36. Alpha equals to 36.9 degrees. Or that you now represent it because you have to give it direction now. So this will give you now the direction now. Therefore, you now say the resultant is equals to 11.6 Newton, and the alpha is this. That the diagram went downwards, so it will now be because y is negative, so it will now be south 36.9 degree east. So this becomes your answer. I hope you enjoy the solving. If you have any